So sometimes my emotions can get all over the place, and I was in a rough spot when making that video. And maybe I was right, maybe I was wrong for wanting to make it my last video, take a hard step, all that. Like, I meant what I said at the time. But making videos now has become such a habit of just it's essentially it is my journaling. And if I stop journaling, if I stop just talking and releasing my emotions and thoughts, I feel like my subconscious would want me to even go back further with my bad habits, or just my subconscious would want me to just go backwards. And I don't want to go backwards. I want to just keep moving forward and progressing in life and growing and still failing, still being self-critical, still all that. Like, that's always going to be me. Like, I'm always going to put such a high standard for who I want to be in this life that maybe failure is inevitable, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with going towards failure because I don't know. It's just who I am. But so I lied. I think I want to keep this YouTube thing going, this daily vlogs, daily expressions. A lot of times I might have nothing to say at all. A lot of times I've never cried on a stream. I mean, I've never cried on video, but maybe as my emotions start to boil up, maybe I'll cry. I don't know. I'm fine with making videos every day, even if I don't feel like it, because it's actually become such a habit. That's the thing about counting days. This isn't NoFap. This isn't just about celibacy. This isn't semen retention. It's all connected. It really is. If I fail in one thing, it kind of could trickle over into other things. Yes, I've been failing and not being consistent with my other habits, but I feel like I'd be doing so much worse if I was also failing at NoFap and semen retention. I'm just looking at a trade I got going. Pretty good. It's going to be a swing trade. Going to hold it. So I'm going to learn to just sit on my hands and be patient. It's long term. And hopefully should get me $10,000. We'll see. I got 2 trades running. But that's the goal. Hold it for a few months and I should have $10,000 at least. That's awesome. But yeah, yeah, that's pretty much. Oh, last night, it was rough. Like, car problems suck. I don't know what was wrong. I really don't. Maybe it was dark and my gear was stuck or something. But as I was driving, it was shaking every now and then. So I was like scared. So I was driving super slow home. But I don't know. Tested it out this morning. It was fine. Tested it out even after I got home and it was fine. So I don't know. It was scary at the time, but it seems to be fine now. I don't know. Car problems and technology not working seems to be a thing. So yeah. Hold up. Why is this? Okay, we're good. Oh, I was gonna read comments because I like reading comments. Shout out to all, like, I really do appreciate every single one of you that commented. And as much as I'm doing this for myself, of documenting everything, I do like your all support and feedback. And hold up, I was gonna read, where is it? The comments. Oh, also, Had my 5th wet dream of this streak. 5th wet dream, I think. I don't know. It's super weird because it will never happen when I wake up. It always happens when I go back to sleep and then I wake up. Yeah. 5th wet dream. It's happening a lot more often now. I think that's a sign to really get into meditation and to start moving that chi and prana and whatever energy. It's all called different things in different languages. Like the Indians called it prana. The Eastern Chinese, Asian, they called it chi. It's just this inner life force. Anyways, let's read some comments. Comments. Yeah, also been fooling around with the dancing thing. It is what it is. Oh, Liam. Liam's a mess, man. I'm seeing Liam on a lot of channels. Just negative, always negative. And I don't get it. I don't get people that are negative. There's a thing for constructive criticism, and I'll get to a really good comment I got. Shout out to Ken KDF, whatever the name is. But Liam, he says, "You're stressing out about getting with women, bro. LOL." And I'm not stressing out about getting with women. I'm stressing out about not being who I say I want to be. I'm stressing out about not following through with my habits. I'm stressing out about being lazy. It's NoFap is just a small part of it, and it always will be. Damn, people asking me for money. Anyways, I'm not giving anybody money. Good Batches. Shout out to my brother Good Batches. He's been a real one. Bro, you achieved over 200 days of NoFap. That's something to be proud of. Many men want to achieve this kind of streak. That's true. That's very true, and I'm extremely grateful for it because I remember the days where I couldn't even go a week, and I only hit like 90 days, maybe 3 times in many years. So, it's definitely been a yearly journey, which I'm extremely grateful for. But like anything, this journey, combined with positive habits, combined with just growth in general, is where it's at. It's not just NoFap. And people don't get it. People think this is just the NoFap channel. Because after I finish 365 days, I'm moving on. I'm not talking about NoFap. I might mention it here and there, but there will be another journey. And yeah, been going escorts lately. Now start to clean. I said, no bueno, man. No bueno, mi amigo. Mike V. Shout out to Mike V. He says, take a break from YouTube if you wish, but don't take one from Betterment. It's your very identity. That's true. I want my identity to be always bettering myself. That's why this channel's name is 24/7 Betterment. Am I following it? No. Keep going with what counts and come back in January or whenever and report your progress by then. Don't intentionally relapse on retention just to start over. That makes about as much sense as going bankrupt just to start over with money. That's very true. Make progress from where you're now and gradually improve for the other minor things like getting up earlier. That's true. YouTube isn't your life. It's not my life. It really isn't. But it has turned into a form of journaling. And I think there was another comment that said something along the lines of, you spend all your life on YouTube, man, like editing, replying to comments, making videos. If you spent that time actually learning a skill, or learning a trade, getting a degree, or working on yourself, then you'd be much further along or something. People, it makes me want to laugh. It really does, the comments I get sometimes. But it's great. It's also great. Like, I haven't received any hateful comments or criticism comments in a while. And when I do receive, it's like, hey, another idea to talk about, to reply to. And hey, shout out to the haters. Shout out to the critiquers, the trolls. But yeah, people think the 10 minutes I make in a video, the editing I do very rarely, the once in a blue moon editing I do, and the replying to comments takes my entire day. And that all I ever do is spend a whole life on YouTube. I don't know. It's hilarious what people say. But if people believe it, hey, I got no life, I guess. Hey, shout out to the Utopian Path, Johan. I'm in much the same state mentally, brother. Sick and tired of the cycle. This has been a rough year indeed. I can't even read. I've also chosen to take a step back from my second channel, instead focusing fully on my travel/hiking content, which is what I truly want to do and am passionate about. It's time to stop talking about it and fantasizing about my goals, and instead just take the action to turn those goals into reality. There is no such thing as starting over. Life is a continuous journey and starts the moment we're born and ends the moment we die. Even that is not certain, depending on what you believe. Don't take any rash decisions. This is a strange time of year where everything tends to go pear-shaped in my experience. Things will get better, and there is always light at the end of the tunnel. Stay strong, brother. Hey, appreciate it, my brother. And he's right. I don't know, I just get in these mindsets where I'm just... No, I don't get them enough. I don't get in those mindsets often, but I am very critical because there's no growth if you're avoiding the truth. So, hey, anyways. Shout out to my brother Forexon, aka Courtney. Well, I don't judge your fits. I can relate to you. It's a process. Just keep at it. If you relapse, don't give up. You have the drive and mindset. I'm hopeful that all this will help you make the person you are trying to become. No need to apologize to anyone. It's up to you. It's your journey. Shout out to the Truth of YouTube. Hey, Truth of YouTube's been blowing up, and I'm extremely happy for him. aka Ian's adventure. Ian's on adventure. It's amazing. I think as long as you're consistent, especially on YouTube, you're bound to have a few videos go viral here and there. And I think it's just a consistency game, especially on YouTube. I don't know. Shout out to the Bitteroo Stranger. It's normal to feel the urges. You think monks and other celibates don't want to relapse? They do. Feeling the desire doesn't make you inconsistent. Even stating that desire doesn't make you inconsistent. It's acting on them. I've been following you for over a year, and you're one of the few consistent people I've seen. And not just on YouTube. You stated a goal or an intention. We understand it's going to take time, and it usually takes more time than you want it to. But as long as you keep plugging away, you'll be fine. I get it. There's the image we have of ourselves, that mystical standard we hold ourselves to. It's a beautiful thing, and it's a difficult thing. And it's never not worth pursuing or feeling shame for having not achieved it. But it's going to take time. Let it take the time. You're better off for it. Think of a stone sculpture. It started off as a block of marble, with nothing remarkable about it. The sculptor took it and began chipping away here and there. He has this idea in his head, and the marble block holds it deep inside. If that sculptor rushed the process, he'd miss the mark. He'd take off too much or too little. He'd run into the harder spots in the rock and break his chisels. He might push too hard and knock the half-finished sculpture over, making cracks and fractures. But if he takes his time and just steadily chips away, the marble will shine and the sculpture will be hailed in museums for centuries. Take a break, man. Take a breather over Christmas. Come back when you're rested up. As consistent as you have been, you've earned a break. We believe you're a man of integrity and will. You've demonstrated that. Give yourself a chance to believe this. Hey, I love all the comments. I really do. So thank you. Jordan 11. David Goggins talked about this New Year's resolution, guys. He said, I do this ish all 4 seasons, then all over again. But I understand most aren't as tough as Goggins. That's the goal, man. That's the goal. Year-long savagery, a year-long just grind. Whew, I'll get there. I know it. The Bruce Lay, it's all about progress, bro. Keep going. You've made a lot of progress. Make a vision board for 2025, bro. Every successful man that I know have one, or at least write their goals daily. True. Got to get back to the chopping block, the drawing board. One person said, new subscriber, wow, introspective, earnest, I'm in. Please don't quickly regrow what was properly mown. Hold on to the fresh start, and damn, you look awesome. Hey, he's talking about my bald shaved head. Hey, aka, shout out to also Manifest Your Desires. I haven't watched his videos in a while. Huge shout out to him, like great videos. He says, keep going. Come back here at times to just check it out. I think I subscribed when you were between 50 and 100 subs. It's amazing. It's truly amazing how much the channel has grown with just consistent uploads. And I want to make on my own, I want to make a channel of just my fitness journey specifically, and upload maybe once a week of like edited videos, maybe cinematic. Just like tie all the days together and do like weekly uploads for that. I don't know, I'm still thinking. Then got another comment that just says autism. All right. Well, hey, shout out to Hype. He also left a comment. I know how you feel in terms of starting over everything from 2025, but if you do, you're going to look back on this video wondering why you started over. You're in the promised land right now. Keep going. 2025 is going to be better than 2024. He's true. He's absolutely true. And then one person comments about some ejaculation cycle. Why don't you ejaculate once a month? For me, there's no point. Like, any form of ejaculation or release just feels useless. It's honestly, there's no benefit to it whatsoever. People talk about it being relaxing, but there's so many other things I can think of that are just more relaxing than that, like sitting in a hot tub, jacuzzi, stretching, meditating, reading, sipping some tea by the fireplace. What else is relaxing? A massage. I don't know, just not fapping. I just don't equate fapping to relaxation. Shout out to Hint Vision. Yes, he says, I understand, but I believe you should take a break, reset, come back, refresh when you're not beating yourself up. Oh, I was gonna get to this comment. Man, it's already 19 minutes in. This was actually the comment I was talking about. My man KDF 1999. Man, this should actually be in the beginning of the video, because I doubt anyone's made it this far, but hey, anyways. These are the comments I respect. Even though they might not understand my journey and what I'm trying to do, and let me just read it. In my honest opinion, you put way too much extra stress on yourself, bro. I don't understand why you still count days. At the end of the day, that number is superficial anyways. The point is to overcome PMO. It doesn't matter if it's 1 or 365 days. All focusing on the days is going to do is make you go even harder on yourself when you finally do release again. You're human, bro. You will never not have an urge to release. There's nothing wrong with hooking up here and there if that's what you want to do, as long as it's not with complete random women who will add no benefit to your life whatsoever. Another thing that I don't understand is why people want to be celibate for life. You should enjoy what you're able to do while you're young and still can. And all that's going to do is add unnecessary stress because, again, you're human and you're always going to be triggered. I also think that feeling like you have to upload every single day is also causing you extra stress and putting more pressure on you. Take a break, bro. I just feel like you take all this way too serious at times. Not a hate comment, just trying to help, bro. Best of luck. Like that was the first comment that disagrees with me that I fully respect. And I've always respected this guy from years on end. I think he made videos like 6-7 years ago, maybe even late, like earlier. But yeah, I appreciate comments like this. I really do. I can keep reading, but you all get the gist. Shout out to my brother Ken KDF for that comment. Like, yeah, I love comments like that. Whew, 21 minutes of me rambling. If you made it this far, comment my favorite fruit, persimmon. Apparently Mike B doesn't like mangoes. Johan doesn't like mangoes. Weird people. But hey, comment persimmon. Let's get it.